Well, it looks like I inadvertently got my wish, because as I was cleaning up, a piece of dust flew in right there, a piece of something, and I tried to get it out, and you can see the mess that it's made right there in that corner. So it's time to wipe it off and do it again. This is the importance of keeping a sterile environment when you're doing this. It's hard to do when you're outside or in a nasty garage. You see this stuff's already kind of set up on me, so it's not wanting to come off real easy. What a pain in the butt. But it is coming off. It's kind of smeary. Very disappointing. I was really happy with that. But this is part of the process when you're doing things like this. Look at that. As long as it's not fully cured and set up, stuff comes right off. Now we're back to a bare lens, fortunately. Wipe that off. Yeah, that stinks. But one thing I have noticed, those times that I've had to wipe this off and do it again, is it seems like it goes on better the second time. I don't really know why. All right. Let's try this again. Just kind of fold this into that. Got my stool specimen here. Now, as far as storing this stuff, I know some people store it for up to a month. It activates with oxygen, so the more you have in here, the longer it's going to last. I mixed this up maybe 3 days ago, so it's still pretty good. And it's not much. I mean, that whole quart I had of the spar mix will probably last me a long time. So, and it only costs $16. The mineral spirits I think are $6. So as far as a coating for headlights, you cannot beat that. Because I know OptiCoat, that stuff is 10 cc's and $60, something ridiculous. And there's a couple other companies out there that make different coatings, but price-wise, you're not going to beat this stuff. And I think it does a fantastic job, in my opinion. Of course, it's only as good as the operator, and that's where the fault lies right now, because this is not leveling up the way I like. You got to get a light source over here and just kind of see. I might need to put this on thicker, I'm thinking. Alright, I'm back. I noticed that my GoPro had died on me in mid-sentence, and I actually had to redo it a third time because a piece of lint flew in there, and me being the nutball that I am, I ended up doing it again. I just noticed right there is another piece of lint. I'm not going to do it a fourth time. At some point, the OCD's got to just stop. So you can definitely see the difference. This is the spar urethane finish with the wet sanding. This is the deep cleaning. Of course, I used the clay towel on the whole thing, and then I hit it with Plastex, and then I hit it with the Meguiar Twins plastic cleaner polish. And this is what we started with. So you can definitely see a difference here to here, as you can see a difference from here to here. I think this will be a great representation when I have clients asking me about my 2 different headlight packages. I can pull this off the shelf and show them clearly the difference between the 2 and what kind of results they can have an opportunity to have. See, I've got my stuff bagged up here. That's about it. I hope you guys learned a little bit if you're doing this for a living. I know this is probably dry material for the average person, but if you're doing this for a living, hopefully this video helps you out a little bit. And if you want to do this yourself, and pretty much anybody has a drill, you can always do this with plastics. It's pretty simple. But feel free to leave some comments if you got different ways of doing this. Anything constructive, I appreciate. And you have a good day.